The ill-fated pair of Omarion and Apryl Jones became a fan favorite on VH1's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but reality TV stardom couldn't sustain the real-life relationship, and things went south fast. We're casting a light on all the shade as we explore why these two split up. Omarion and Apryl Jones' relationship appeared to really flourish during the first season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but the former B2K frontman wanted to focus on more than just his budding family. He also wanted to spend time building up his music career post B2K. In 2015, while viewers were still waiting to see season 2 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Omarion spoke to XXL, offering some hints about the drama to come. He brought up the obligations of fatherhood and the difficulties of balancing family time with work, saying, "Something is going to have to take some sacrifices." Is this foreshadowing we hear? Whatever it was, he promised viewers an interesting season for Omarion and Apryl. A few months later, things apparently started to crumble. The couple skipped the season 2 reunion special, and it was revealed that the pair was quitting the show ahead of season 3. Apryl dished out the details in an interview with Essence Live.
We didn't go to the reunion because obviously Omar was on tour, and I was with him with our child, and it was just too much.
By the time the couple split in July of 2016, an insider revealed to E! News that all of the travel involved in Omarion's tour life had started to test Apryl's patience.
Everything is settling down, so now it's time for Daddy to get back on the gridiron.
Apryl and Omarion split in 2016, but eyebrows really shot up when the reality TV starlet later started dating none other than her former beau's B2K bandmate and Love and Hip Hop co-star Lil Fizz. After months of denials, the two went public with the news in October 2019, confirming their relationship in an episode of the show. Fizz also posted a since-deleted Instagram photo of the couple in a warm embrace with a provocative caption, "Good things come to those who wait." Fans were left wondering, could it be that their hookup happened earlier than they let on? With speculation rampant, Omarion had to learn to let go of any negativity surrounding his ex's new relationship. The singer told Madame Noir, "I realized that maybe I would take it too far. Maybe I would go further and there would be certain consequences that wouldn't just affect me, but it would affect my kids. I just did a lot of self-reflecting and I realized a lot of situations and circumstances are really out of your control." While Omarion remained tight-lipped, Jones decided to spill all the tea on Nick Cannon's radio show in November 2019. For one thing, she scoffed at the idea that her relationship with Fizz represented some kind of boy band betrayal, because according to her, the band members weren't very close to begin with. She said, "People have this perception that this boy band was like a brotherhood, but there were a lot of issues that they were having. The only time they were ever around each other was for the filming purposes. Outside of that, there was no friendship." Despite this lack of brotherhood amongst the bandmates, Apryl insists that there was no sneaking around involved in the new romance, which only developed long after her relationship with Omarion had fizzled. Did Omarion's mom, Leslie Burrell, influence her son's breakup with Apryl Jones? Who knows, but both ladies definitely have a thing or two to say about their feelings for each other. The strain between the two women was so obvious that it came to be a plot point on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and the results weren't pretty. On the Love and Hip Hop companion show Check Yourself in 2014, Leslie made it crystal clear how she felt about Apryl.
So ever since this little heifer came around, I feel like she thinks for him, she speaks for him, and now he just don't know how to act anymore.
Friendly, huh? The eventual breakup didn't stop the verbal catfight either, as Apryl went on Instagram Live in April 2020 to share more about her side of the situation. She said of Leslie, "The father of my kids' mother, she was very nasty, and I genuinely feel at the end of the day, a mother is supposed to allow the son to soar. She should be happy with whoever you choose to love and be with." While some celebrity duos are total power couples, others may struggle to find balance, especially when it comes to money. Apryl claimed in her interview with Nick Cannon that Omarion seemed irked that she was able to flourish outside of their relationship. But what does Omarion have to say about that? Speaking to Sway's Universe in March 2020, Omarion shared his side of the story, revealing why he split with Jones, and ultimately why he didn't want to marry her. In his words, he doesn't really believe in marriage, or at least the ways marriage could force him to share the wealth from his success.
It's not really beneficial for a person like me to work hard and then split half with someone else.
The way he describes it, breaking up with Apryl was largely a financial decision. But no matter, since their breakup, it looks like Apryl is thriving in her own career as a wine merchant. During an interview with Claudia Jordan on Fox Soul, she revealed that she came up with the business while going through her breakup with Omarion in 2016.
My name's after my daughter. Her name is Ame, it means beautiful. So I named it Ame La Vie, which means beautiful life.
It goes to show that even when you're going through a bad time or a bad breakup, you can still have a beautiful life to look forward to after it all blows over. Apryl Jones isn't afraid to admit that she has a strong personality. Speaking to Hip Hop Hollywood back in 2014, Jones revealed, Omarion has a lot of intense women in his life. From his grandmother to his mom to his auntie, like, they're strong women. You know, so he can't obviously date anyone that's, like, not strong either. So was the wine entrepreneur just too much for Omarion to handle? Some people seem to think so. After the duo's breakup, Omarion's friend Bow Wow took to Instagram to congratulate his buddy, saying, "Bro, you got your freedom, we can hang again." If you think that seems like a shady comment, you're not the only one. While you may think Apryl would have had a lot to say on the subject, she instead remained relatively neutral, releasing a statement in which she washed her hands of the whole thing, saying, "As far as Bow Wow, his friend is Omari. Whatever he feels like he needs to do or say for media purposes doesn't pertain to me." But she has also pushed back on the perception that Omarion was the nice person in the relationship. As she put it, only she and Omarion know how things really went down. While a lot of people in the public see her ex as an all-round nice guy, she says she knows better.
You're getting the perception of, oh, when he's out, but you're not hanging out with this man every day. You don't see the life he's living. You don't know.
While Apryl Jones may be quick to dish some unflattering comments about Omarion regarding their breakup, the singer would prefer to offer up a more simple narrative. Speaking about the breakup in an interview with Madame Noir, he said, "At that period of time in my life, I was going through a lot of changes, especially within my business. I was asking myself a lot of questions. I just had kids. I was like, why am I doing this? I needed a moment to be able to just recalibrate and refocus and really think about what I wanted to do." That said, he still couldn't resist getting a dig at his ex, saying, "I would really attribute her not understanding the lack of communication and upbringing." While they may disagree about the reasons, one thing seems clear. This romance is beyond over, and the feelings mutual. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrity romances are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.